broadcast. Please, if you are joining me, once you come in, I expect you to like this video. This is late hour broadcast. Like, comment, tell me where you're watching from. I'm sorry for the interruption that we had just now. So we have to continue. We have to continue. So please don't forget to comment, tell me where you're watching, and like, share the video, share it, share it, share it. So what you are seeing here is from Punch newspaper. All right. Punch shared this information about a lady complaining about what she's experiencing in Lagos. The same issue that Biafran government in exile have been complaining about, telling Biafrans, not only Biafrans, people from other tribes, to be careful with their investment in Lagos State. So it's not about hatred, but for you to, save yourself and protect your wealth, you need to be sure of where you're putting your money. Oduduwa people that understand what the Lagos government is doing, that some of them have condemned it. It's not everybody that celebrates evil. You understand what I'm saying? So without wasting much of your time, let's go straight to this video. As you can see, the write-up said, viral video lady laments as Lagos issued demolition notice 2 months after property purchase. So this lady purchased the house in Lagos, okay, 2 months after, and they decided to demolish it. The question is, where is this government when this house, when they were building that house? So your guess is good as mine. This is just to tell you that most of those things they are doing is intentional. A viral video circulating on social media shows a woman lamenting the demolition notice served on her property in Lagos State, allegedly just 2 months after moving in. Just like I said, after moving in, you just purchase house, then 2 months you move to the house, just 2 months you spend in your house, and the government is now knocking on your door, telling you that this house must be put down without any compensation. In the video that surfaced online on Monday, the yet to be identified woman cried as she recounted the order. Okay, a picture of a demolition notice dated May 7, 2024 was also attached to the video. Now, the issue of a media platform like Punch unable to identify this woman that is not hiding what she's going through in Lagos State, to me, I think is not true. But maybe, I'm just saying, maybe the reason why they tag her unidentified somebody, because before you know it, the lady is an Igbo woman or a Biafran. She said, we bought that property in February and we have only been there for 2 months. All the hard work, all the sleepless nights, everything. If you are in Lagos, you will know how much property in Ekitosa cost. I think that is I don't know if I pronounce the name very, very well. I mean, look at it, this spelling here, ETI Osa. So cost. Each time my son sees me crying, he will always ask me, why am I crying? How do I explain this to our son? What do I tell my children? I am trying so hard to be strong, but this is very painful. I don't wish for anybody to work so hard and face something like this. I don't. Now, the problem is that it doesn't take you you don't need a rocket science to tell you that when you see people's building being pulled down by government of the day without any concern, no compensation, without thinking twice, these are signs of you yourself being deluded, because you should learn from what happened to other people. That is one of the things that white people do that Africans don't. When they see that something bad is happening to their neighbor, they always take cover. They always make sure that they join hand with that neighbor to make sure that that evil stop on the way before getting to her. But Igbo man or Fulani man or Hausa man or Yoruba man, everybody feel reluctant when something is happening to your neighbor. That is why you see somebody from Ekiti, okay, when something is happening from someone that come from Oyo, the man from Ekiti will feel reluctant that it doesn't concern him. You understand what I'm saying? The same thing with Igbo, the same thing with Yoruba and Hausa and all that. Black people are like that. Guys, please like this video. I'm waiting to see any like on this video, but I've not seen any. I don't know why. So what this lady is complaining about is something that should have averted. She just purchased this house February. Just imagine, February, few months ago. Then spent 2 months in that house, and government is now telling you that they want to put the house down. So let's continue. The video, which was shared on X account on Monday by Spotlight, Abby tweeted with the handling Spotlight_Abby, okay, has generated the reactions from netizens. Netizens is, they what call netizens, people from internet and all that, with some sympathizers with the couples and other criticizing the decision to invest in Lagos real estate. Okay, inciting the recent incident of demolitions. Now, like I said, you don't need to be in Lagos to see what government of Lagos State are doing to people that invest in Lagos. All right. It also raised concern about the need for true due diligence before investing in real estate in real estate in the state. One Nneka Busybody tweeted as Nneka Busybody wrote, "Why this is sad, I am a bit confused with uncertain investment landscape of Lagos and everything we see and read about. You still went and bought property in the Lagos in 2024. How? Why?" Now, another user tweeters also another Twitter user said, his name is Idenyo, wrote, "She and her husband deserve it. They bought a land without the lawyers and due diligence. Cry me a river. The seller landed a fast one on them." Now, this person is a Yoruba person. You can see the different comments. The Igbo girl here is trying to tell you, shows sympathetic word, and this one is kind of mocking the people that he landed a fast one and on them. You see, we are all human beings. It happened to her now. Who knows what will happen to you? You understand? But the issue is this: you don't need to support anybody for you to understand that you cannot just spending your money on things that you know that is not going to help you at all. It's very, very bad. Very, very bad. This is not the first time property demolitions in Lagos have sparked controversy. Punch reported last week that the resident of Menda Estate Villa in the Maryland area of Lagos State described the demolition of their multi-million naira houses in the area by the state government while seeking compensation for a new shelter. Okay. Speaking on the incident, the state commissioner for Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Tukubo Wahab, disclosed that the government issued residents of Menda Villas Estate two demolition notice in 2021 and 2023 before they demolished. But even at that, what about the compensation? What about the compensation? On Wednesday, this is the interesting one. It's getting here is the most interesting part of this story. On Wednesday, Wahab, being the commissioner, so-called commissioner, in a post on X account, also hinted that illegal builders whose houses are demolished, not they are going to demolish, they have been demolished, may soon be asked to pay for demolition. That after destroying your house, this is lady in question, you can see her complexion. I have every feelings that this lady is from southeast. I'm just saying, it could be, I may be wrong, but I'm just saying, because it's only Igbo people that are insisting that Lagos is the best place to invest money. Or maybe someone from Akwebom, Calabar, and all that may decide to do the same thing, because all of us are just Easterners behave, have this similar character that want to achieve all this and want to invest and do this. But sometimes it's not good, because it will backfire. It will backfire. So in this broadcast, I just want to remind us, whether you have purchased or you're about to purchase, this lady now is regretting everything. Imagine spending probably maybe 50 million naira, sometimes 100 million, sometimes 200 million naira, in some cases 500, depending on the location. You purchase land, okay, build, or you purchase the house they have built already and all that, then you will be a victim of this kind of thing. Just think about it. Many people from eastern part are investing a lot in Lagos State, putting money in Lagos State, buying properties, and believing that you are doing something good for your future and your destiny. But government, because some of those people in government think that everybody make money the way they do, because their own is just allocation. Once the allocation come, they siphon and enrich themselves. So they believe that you yourself are making money like that, because out of wickedness they are doing all those things. Now, you from the southeast, or from other parts of Nigeria, depending on where you come from, go and listen to Voice of Shetima, the current vice president, about what is going to happen, what the plan they have on Lagos State. The plan they have in Lagos, during the time of Buhari and after Buhari, those plans is what is playing out today. That is why you see somebody, you are from, you are pushing to have your own shop, you want to buy land to build shop, you want to rent, you want to do this. They will not come to you, and they will allow you to do your transaction and go home. In the night, they will go and set it ablaze. Government will not do anything, because this is a premeditated act. They planned it, and that's what they're executing. The agenda is there. If you listen to the Voice of Shetima very, very well, you understand that what Igbo people are going through in Lagos State today, they planned it, and that is what they are executing. But after saying those things, somebody that lives in Lagos, that see how they are demolishing Lagos, you will still want to. I don't know if they use charm to convince you to invest more in Lagos. I watch it. Somebody that lives in abroad, she purchased land in Lagos State. I don't know, to be honest with you, some of us are very, very, very funny. If you see this land, is almost inside the water. She's one filling it with her husband, spending millions to build a house there. After building that, government will not tell you, Lagos State will tell you, you are blocking the movement of water. This house is illegal, therefore demolish. So, like as we are talking about compensation, they are not reminding you that after demolishing your house, the government is expecting you to pay for the tractor that demolished that house. It's not compensation. That you put illegal structure, and they are not demanding that you yourself, after losing your house, you have to pay government for pulling that house down. That's another plan. So this is a way to quench you complaining about, to stop you from complaining about compensation or anything as such. Diana, I see you. Sonny, I see you. Chineye MC. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your time. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like this video. So please and please, if you know anyone, whether the person is in support of Biafra, or he is not in support, or he or she does not support anything Biafra, but somehow it is also good, because if that is what will make you to repent totally, to regain your consciousness, then so be it. But it's very, very sad that you have to waste your millions, okay, for you to know when somebody is actually working to pay you, because he's as good at paying you. You work hard in this hardship that's going on in Nigeria, the hard economy and everything. After spending those things, then they will still come after you to pay you. Paying you instead of paying you financially. That's what I'm talking about. Financially, because you have invested all your life savings. Do you know how much how long it will take you to save money, 100 mil, 200 mil to buy a property in Lagos? Do you know how long it will take you? Depending on your investment, if you are like a big Obana, it doesn't cost much. But these people know what they're doing. You watch what they have done to a landmark, who happened to be even one of the rich businessmen in Lagos. They destroyed the tarmac and everything. What happened? Everything that man invested in Lagos State, no compensation whatsoever, simply because you are an Igbo man. This has been the plan they have for you as an Igbo, as a Southeasterner in Lagos. But when we talk, some people will say, "Oh, you are bringing tribal sentiment. You are bringing tribalism. You should not talk about it. You do no, just allow people to do." You are talking because you don't have money to invest. That's another thing. They will tell you that you are criticizing people that investing their money. This is my money. I spend it the way I want. But when you want to cry, you want everyone to sympathize you. That's why I don't want to criticize anybody mocking this lady. We are in a world of social media. Everything that is happening now is on social media. Everything. You cannot tell me that even if you don't believe in anything. In fact, you so much love Nigeria to the extent that you cannot stand anybody criticizing Nigeria. Good and fine. But your colleague that ignored the advice and went on to invest money in Lagos State, they are crying. You have seen them yet. Even this one said, another Igbo man, another Igbo woman, tomorrow have appointment with an agent in Lagos State to buy property. The same thing goes to Oyo. The same thing goes to what are the names? Ogun State. The same thing goes to Abiyokuta. All the states in Southwest, Northwest. These two regions, if you are smart, you should avoid investing in those areas. I'm not saying that everything is moving fine and out of hate. I'm telling you this. No, I'm telling you out of experience of people like you. They have lost their money and you're going to lose yours in a heavy way, because you see now people are no more sympathizing people that are losing their property. So as you are crying, people will be insulting you also because you act so foolishly. Now listen to this guy. This guy deporting Igbo criminals from abroad to Yoruba land is unjust. That is Adeyinka grandson. Listen to him.
How can you allow? Let me tell you something about serial killers.
Let me take it back.
How can you allow? Let me tell you something about serial killers. If they kill now,
I hope you understand. Just hold on. Before I play this video, let me get it right. All right. As you are watching Adeyinka grandson now, just join me and read this headline before we can play it, because I just read it and just rush it that way. It's not good. Let's understand the headline first. Deporting Igbo criminal from abroad to Yoruba land is unjust. Now, the question here should be, why is it that Igbos are landing in Lagos? So it is not the fault of Igbo that the Nigerian as an entity made Lagos State to be the only viable airport in the whole country. The only airport that you will go before you travel, unless if not what is the name of this airline? What the name of this airline that this African country? the Ethiopia airline that have their route down to southeast in Enugu. If not that, there's no other place. Or maybe you want to land in Kaduna. I don't know if there's any international airport that land there. I'm not sure. But Lagos State is the yes. Let's go. Now, Yoruba people are making money, tax from that. Lagos State that's why they say Lagos State is more richer than any state and in Nigeria and all that. Because seaport is there, international airport is there just to please Yoruba politicians. This is how they build it. This is what they want. And now you see youth. Igbo man is happy to travel from east, spend 4 to 6 hours, in some cases 7 hours. Even if you are lucky, you can get there 5 hours, 4 hours. But if you are not, sometimes, because if you have any breakdown on your way, you have to spend more hours. So for you to travel abroad, you have to spend more on local flights, or you travel hours for you to get bored. Before you to board your take your flight from Lagos State. Those things is what Igbos are going through. The question is why is this man complaining? He's complaining because he failed to understand the pain and agony of an Igbo man in the same country. He's criticizing Igbos. Look at it. Deporting Igbos criminals from abroad to Yoruba land is unjust. Now he wants Igbos to be maybe trek, okay, from abroad to southeast. These are injustices that we are talking about. He's not in politics and he's reasoning this way. Imagine what he would do if he have any opportunity in cordon of power in Nigerian system. Let's listen to him.
How can you allow? Let me tell you something about serial killers. If they kill now, they will kill the next time. Even if you free them, they will continue to kill because they've killed once. Now imagine all these evil serial killers being deported from abroad to Lagos. So they will kill you, Yoruba people. Imagine Fulani will be coming from their space with no wives to be doing Okada in Yoruba. It is your Yoruba wives that they are going to be raping.
I see you.
That they are going to be raping. But if you have sense of self-preservation, you will stop the unity system that is allowing free movement of people into Yoruba land. We must be able to regulate those who can come into our space. Everybody does that. But you lack self-preservation.
Now, you lack self-preservation. The question is, why is it that Lagos State is only way to go through before you fly out, or you are landing, you have to go through Lagos? Qatar Airways land in Lagos only. What is the name? Etihad, the same thing. Emirates, the same thing. These are just few that I can mention now. They land in their last bus stop is Lagos. Once they land in Lagos, nothing more. So, is it our fault that we must go through Lagos before flying out or coming in? Is it our fault? Who import business in Nigeria? Who are the importers in Nigeria? Igbos, right? Why is it that only Lagos State is functioning? Because this guy, everything about Igbo, and I wish that his people we understand what he wants. Total separation. That's what. But he wants it at the same time. He want to keep what makes Lagos what it is today. Because without Igbo, that's why some Yorubas get it wrong when he said that Igbos own Lagos. I don't believe that Igbo own Lagos. I'm not saying that Lagos belong to Igbo. No. But what makes Lagos Lagos comes from Igbo. Because one thing is that federal government have used Lagos as a capital city of Nigeria in the past. That is why they have this kind of good road network and all that. And then After they moved the Federal Territory from Lagos, they now flood it with business ideas, and at the same time they turn Lagos to be too highly congested. That whatever comes to Nigeria must land in Lagos. Whatever want to go out from Nigeria must go through Lagos. The idea is to enrich Lagos the more, and that's how Yorubas benefit a lot from Lagos State's economy. Lagos State generates a lot of money for Nigeria, isn't it? Reason because of Igbos. Do you know the thousands of Igbos that lost their property in Lagos just from last year till now? Do you know how much that money they invested in Lagos without taking any return? Do you know what that will do to the Lagos government economy? Those things is what they don't want to let go. At the same time, because they know you don't have any choice. They know that you rely on importation, buying and selling, having shop, that even if they give you maybe the heaviest tax ever in a human's life, you will struggle to pay it just to feed yourself. Because one, in politics, you are not there. You're not in politics. They have pushed you out. They have conquered you. And the reason why they conquered you in politics started from Q. That Igbo Q, say Igbo Q, don't say, and all that nonsense. Which Igbo Q, in their word, they said Igbo Q, right? We have listened to people that are get themselves involved in the queue, that participated in that queue. They said that they did it because things were going wrong in the western part of the country, being Yoruba land. Diana said, Adenka grandson is a man, a man boy that think he is wise, but a fool at 40 is a fool forever. He did not start today. That's why I know that he's in DNA, and I would love to read something about his father. I can't wait to lay my hands on something, or somebody to educate me on Adenika's grandson, the man Adenika himself, okay, and probably his father, because he says Adenika is his grandfather, because he says his grandson. So I believe that Adenika himself should be his grandfather. Then his father, nobody, but he maintained the name of Adenika because maybe that man, maybe he's a wedding man or he's a popular figure. I don't know. So I would like to know the man Adenika, the role that he played, because the blood that running in this guy's vein need to be checked very, very, very well. I can sense bitterness in his blood. I can sense envy, jealousness, and madness at the same, because there's no way this guy will tell me that this guy don't have element of madness in him. There must be an iota of element of madness in him. The way he talks, the way he reacts, the way he, is very, very funny. So Igbos are going through hell in Lagos State. Out of the stubbornness of Igbo man, because we always want to be independent. We always want to do it on our own way. Our money is our money. You don't tell me how to spend my money. But when the going get tough, you start looking for left, right, and center, looking for a helper hand. What lead to one man that said, the other man that said that he's a Igbo's king in Lagos? Only that king alone irritates Yorubas and the Hausas and the Flanders. They don't like it. That you say they are Igbo tradition, you are Igbo traditionalist or whatever they call it in Lagos State, that you are Igwe of a social place. That's another thing. Once you have 2 or 3 shops and you have many workers, you consider yourself as Igbo Igwe in that area, which is very, very wrong, abusing our tradition. You don't do that, but that's a story for another day. That man came out, he used his platform. He made a video that maybe he will look for IPOB ESN to come and guide his market, which is an insult to Biafrans. Then Nigerian government took it upon themselves and get the man arrested. Until today, nobody knows his whereabouts, and if he's free or not, nobody knows. For you to know when this thing started, and it's still going on, yet Igbos are still pricing land and shops in Lagos. I saw a lady doing advertisement on Facebook that she's a Igbo lady. Imagine that you are working as a real estate developer in Lagos State. You purchase land and you give it out. Who is buying those lands? Igbos. So we should be very, very careful, honestly. I don't know that he has finished his sentence in UK. Yes, he have done that. I think I saw it, I made a video about him last month. Last month. Is it? Yes, last month, because we are now in 14th, right? It's new month. So last month I made a video about him. His first broadcast was on Igbo. First, after they released him in the UK. The first video that he made is about it, and I rated on that. Okay, we are moving from a Denka grandson to a slave from our own part. Now, some of us know this guy called Methuselah. All right, you know, every DOS, both those are some of them that are in coma all this while, they are not coming out. They have recharged their battery, so all of them want to make video. All of them are non-garant media warrior. All of them are the most analyst. Some of them are they are not showing their skill to expose Simon Ekpa, the Biafran government, the Prime Minister, and other Biafrans and that. This is what his own contribution about the man. The reason why I'm bringing this, he says something very, very interesting. How they contacted this man to make this video. I will tell you. Look at it. Just hold on. Let the camera capture it properly, because I can see it's blonde. I don't know why. Why is it delaying? Come on. Let me see if I can. Why the lens? Does that make sense? Okay. It could be from my network. I don't like when now you come. He said, our brother from Russia has spoken to save gullible ones from falling into another fraudulent fundraising. You see this fundraising? This fundraising is a typhoid, virus that is eating these people up. My thanks goes to IPOB Russia, especially those who I contacted 2 days ago to swing into action to make sure that this brother in war front put a video to double cross Ekperima. Did you get that? They contacted IPOB in Russia to make a video to double cross Ekperima. Now, this is the one talking. Wait.
Wonderful blogger for lovers of freedom. The man that have sworn to continue exposing the criminals that are using IPOB, using Biafra as a business venture. And why am I doing this? Because I knew the pain, I knew the suffering the leader of the Union People of Biafra passed through, humiliation in the hands of our people before he started his journey. And I don't blame our people, because in the past, Biafra has become a business venture. Anybody can come and use Biafra, make his own money, and get away. It took Mazen and the kind of years to conquer that threat that people now begin to believe and begin to support agitation for the restoration of Biafra. I cannot be alive to see any idiot that are coming in to use Biafra as a money making machine. And that is why we are here to expose criminals. You see this post on top was made by the criminal in Finland. And the moment he realized that we have started speaking, trying to involve our brothers, he went and deleted the picture and then leave the video. But being smart as we are, I have already screenshot it. And this is what we are seeing here. Now, I want to thank the IPOB in Russia very, very diligently. At least you reacted very fast when I engaged to some of you who called me on program and told me you're gonna contact this our brother, and I said please do it very fast, because the moment you wait, the moment criminals use it to source money from our gullible brothers at home, especially those living in America. You know, some of our people are also living in Western world where they behave like idiots. Anything that passes through, they don't listen, and they begin to contribute money. Sometimes they are doing it out of love they have for Biafrans, but we must guide their brain, and that is what we are doing. And the good thing, our brother came out very, very fast and put his voice across. I want you to watch the clip from our brother who is also serving in Russia. And brother, I want to thank you for your good work you are doing. I want you to remain very, very steadfast in what you are doing. Defending Russia is a thing that needs to be done. The same it is to me. I am here in Austin. Anytime fight break here, I must join to defend the country that they are feeding me, clothing me. For the purpose of clarification, Metistan is not a military. This is just a camouflage, please, so that you not take it as one of.
Okay, let us read the post that he said criminal puts. This is a post from Emmanuel O. Remedios. All right, we have read this before, and they capitalize on it. This is to tell you that 99% of them watches Biafran media platforms. And I got a comment now. Before let me touch this. I got a comment in the previous video that I made about one of them that looks like a hunter. Yapping us that says he's somebody in Enugu State. He's watching it, that he knows everything. That he's fearless and all that. You know, what they learn from us, I must give it to them, is to use some words that Mazanakan do use, like. But the problem is that they use it wrongly. They use it at the wrong time. Like Mazanakan will say Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. Then they always use that. Mazanakan normally said that IPOB is unshakable, untouchable. They use that. Mazanakan sometimes say that we are whiter and whiter than snow, that we are uncorruptible, that the structure that IPOB have, we must follow the steps. You must be diligent in what you are doing. They're using that. But when it comes to putting that your quotes into actions, they all disappeared. I will play this guy voice again so that you understand what happened and why 99% of, you know, now I know why in army they have commanders. They must have commanders, because many people that join army are actually, they have brain issue. You know, I'm talking about African people that want to join army to fight. Some of them are not intelligent. Any intelligent man that join army, that are those educated ones. But you see those ones, kai, move, shoot. Those ones are just like village bingos. Kulu, I'm telling you gospel truth. These people, this man you see here is one of the most foolish human beings I've seen in this year 2024. This guy saying that he's serving Russia. You made a video, and these people that have nothing to offer, that couldn't even defend their identity, put a call to you, push you out to go and make a video to counter somebody that is happy. None of them use their platform to post your picture. Since you are in love with them, none of them promote you in that your Russian, you say you're in one front in Russia. They always use something so nice. Methuselah said that if anytime war, just pay attention, anytime war broke out where he lives in Austria, that he will go straight and join and volunteer. Methuselah was here when Mazakan was organizing ESN then. People were traveling to go and join. People were called. You know, the video of ESN surfaced. If you can recall how many people that you saw in that video, if it counts in thousands. Methuselah did not go to volunteer to serve Biafrans under IPOB that is paying him money. Just understand this. So when they are making this their scamming statement, you can only fall to that if you lost your senses. If your brain cells are intact, there is no way this people will tremble you. That because all you need to do, listen, digest what they said, go and listen to at least one or two of their previous video. Compare it to what you are hearing, and then the answer will be in your hand immediately. It was you don't need any susoya. You don't need any prophet or prophetess to tell you. You understand what they're saying and what they're doing. The more these people talk, the more people hate their mentality. One thing I ask myself is this: why is it that every senseless Igbo man that claimed that they want Biafra, they ended up in IPB, DOS, I mean, why? Because the same Mazinokan that you guys are listening is what we are listening to. You people rushed, join Mazinokan with media and all that. Watching it, watching it. Every will come out, nothing will happen to you. When the thing is now turning real, you can listen to the video that I played earlier, not in this broadcast, before in the other broadcast we had earlier today or yesterday, because now we're in day, where Ikenga was telling you that also now these people, US leaders quit, that if they abandon it, if they dare say that they are going to quit, that he himself will run away. That na hardcore, that is somebody that is not dedicated to do something. So I just want you to follow everything they are saying. Now, like I said, we are going to play the voice of this guy called Methuselah again, so that you understand what he said and the plan, how they push the man to go out and make a video. You know, people that are not even that are not in military as you claim you are, instructed you on what to do. You can carry gun without any intelligence. Just go, move. And thank your God that you are serving in a decent country like Russia. If you're actually serving, because I don't think you do. You don't look like a soldier, to be honest. You don't look like a soldier. You look like a gangster, popular. You know, he said in his video that he's a celebrity soldier, that he's not a celebrity soldier. That is to tell you the kind of his mentality and the way he reasons. He's not a celebrity. Just like Ikenga said that he's a celebrity freedom fighter. These are people that Biafran are dealing with just to get freedom. You have to deal with nonsense. Have to deal with people that have nothing to offer. Now listen to him.
Wonderful Biafran lovers of freedom. The man that have sworn to continue exposing the criminals that are using IPOB, using Biafra as a business.
He said he have sworn to, to protect and to defend the IPOB and all that. This is the same man that his video is on the internet, where he was telling people that I will open my own paper, I will open my own paper to start collecting my own money. The video is on social media. If you doubt me, I will search it and bring it for us, because we are following most of their words and what they're saying.
And why am I doing this? Because I knew the pain, I knew the suffering the leader of the Union People of Biafra passed through, humiliation in the hands of our people before he started his journey. And I don't blame our people, because in the past, Biafra has become a business venture. Anybody can come and use Biafra, make his own money, and get away. It took Mazen the kind of years to conquer that threat that people now begin to believe and begin to support agitation for the restoration of Biafra. I cannot be alive to see any idiot that are coming in to use Biafra as a money mocking machine. And that is why we are here to expose criminals. You see this post on top was made by the criminal in Finland. And the moment he realized that we have started speaking, trying to involve our brother.
Now he said that post that Emmanuel Orebich was made is made by criminal in Finland, talking about his, because they always copy him, criminal. A criminal calling you a criminal. A criminal calling you a criminal. That is the world we are living in. Somebody that is confirmed criminal. That's how they would. You know why I'm not pained when I hear people like them, because I have been here when they were calling Mazinam criminal. Many of them, people like them, I know. So it's not a news to me.
He went and deleted the picture and then left the video. But being smart as we are, I have already screenshot it. And this
you said you are smart. In terms of what? You, but these are smart. Oh, these are just these are cultists in IPOB. Cultists.
is what we are seeing here. Now, I want to thank the IPOB in Russia very, very diligently. At least you reacted very fast when I engaged to some of you who called me on program and told me you're gonna contact this our brother, and I said please do it very fast, because the moment you wait, the moment criminals use it to source money from our gullible brothers at home, especially those living in America. Some of our people are also living in Western world where they behave like idiots. Anything that passes through, they don't listen and they begin to contribute money. Sometimes they are doing it out of love they have for Biafrans, but we must guide them.
You are not guiding anybody because you don't know road. That's one thing. I just want you to start picking this point. Nobody will follow you. Nobody will follow you. And the anger you have about on PM is because this money that, because Master cannot have, feed you. You said that the Australia are feeding you. At the same time, the Africans are feeding you. But when war broke out between these two people, who do you, from your own word, you will rush to defend Austria. Of course, you know that Austria, they don't have any threat. That's why because you put on you say you put on army clothes and all that. You are not army. You are not a military man. But when you can defend Austria, because you know that there's no time you are going to defend Austria, because Austria are not. They don't have any threat. You that come from Biafran land, that the Biafrans are feeding you. When have you come out to? Because that's where real fight is. You think you cannot, like this guy now? Fighting in Western world is not like fighting in this Africa facing terrorism. No, here they will dress fine. Ibona dress fine, look nice. People, dress corporate. As a military man, keep on taking every night and then you'll be posting, taking pictures. Your family will be, uncle is a soldier, brother is a soldier. He's fighting. You can see Russian. Then you meet one of the white man there, and you take pictures. You just take pictures together, and after taking that, you post it. What people will like, using something to brag. We will just brag a little. It's in us. That is our nature. We brag a lot about what we have and what we can do. You just brag with because but when it comes to something serious, move from A to Z. None of these people. Methuselah said that he will defend Austria. He would with the what? He defend Austria. You think that cultist is like going to war? You can't do that. It's not by church. Cultist attack is different. When somebody is having issue, maybe you have a problem with one of your colleague or another cultist, you targeted when the person is having a fun, you go there and you shoot and run. That's not war. That's not war. War is different. And this man we are seeing here, maybe he's in charge of where they're keeping bullets. In Western world, you can see somebody that is treating wounded soldiers. The person will wear army uniform and dress so, because we both love protection so much. They can give you helmet even though you are not going anywhere. You are taking care of people at home. As a military man, you are there. Maybe you are working through first aid. You still have gun in case of emergency. You understand that? So it's not as if you are commando. Because he's dressed like commando, want to intimidate or make Biafran feel that before you know it now, DS will tell you that he's training a lot of their group. When ordinary Fulani herdsmen that you people have been training your men to stop them from carrying their cow in the streets of Biafran, half market. Biafran Division Army are busy dealing and engaging real soldier. Nigerian soldier is not cultist. They are real soldier, isn't it? When both of them handshaked, you guys are there. Your own is to do propaganda, giving information, intels, thinking that you can, because they are doing what you don't want to see at all. Like as I was saying in this video when we started, that somebody put a comment to my platform He just wrote a very long piece of note. Okay, you know what? I'm going to read that comment. Let me see if I can locate it. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Because he wrote a very long. Where's that comment? I don't want to miss this comment, please. How will I get it now? He put that comment is very, very interesting. I don't know how I will get it that comment because they have a lot of comments, a lot of them. So many of them. The comment says that that I am wrong by that my explanation on their member is wrong. That the guy that I was talking about is right and all that. That why don't we, in his own words, why is it that everybody is using IPOB? That we can also use our own. That we should go and create our own. Why are we using Biafra, IPOB? Then I told him that I think you have a lot of things to say. Why don't you just DM me so that way I can bring you in for a live broadcast. We will spend time together. We discuss. We share ideas together. You are supporting the US. I don't. So let's stay together and see how far we can go about that. He don't want. He don't want. He refused to write. And maybe he will do, but for now I have not seen any. I have not received anything at all. And I believe maybe he will watch this video as well. Maybe. So, guy, if you are watching this video, if you come across this video, I am still expecting you to come on so that we can talk. Sorry, I can't get this comment here. I have because if I use the phone that will give me the comment is what I'm using now. I can't get it from PC. Because I know if I go to my YouTube studio, I will get it immediately. But I'm using the video now. So let's go back to the program. I'm sorry about it, but I wanted to share because it's a very long piece of comment. The guy was pouring his anger. I just read a few of them. I laughed. I said, okay, I understand your pain. The best thing for me to do with you, I'll just give you that chance so we can be together on a live broadcast and talk. And not only me, Biafrans will hear your own point of view about the whole thing. If it's something that will go down well with them, they will tell. All right. Now, Ambazonians are busy engaging their own enemy, and even some of Cameroonians are now complaining about the silence of their government whenever their people are being fired, especially the army. Now, this is what I want to share with you about this. This video you are seeing here. This video you are seeing here is an Ambazonian man and a Cameroonian man complaining about the activities of Ambazonian, how they send soldiers from Cameroon to judgment, that they are dealing with them a lot. And I would like you to hear this. These are what Biafrans should be doing to get themselves out.
Black Friday in Cameroon, especially within the military, because the 6 government forces, military, were brutally killed by the Amazonian fighters. Welcome to TNA Talking Point. And before I explain to you what actually happened, I'm going to ask this particular question: whether the lives of the military matters, whether the lives of the military, the police, and the Yandans in Cameroon means something to the government of President Paul Biya. Because these people are going into their early grave every blessed day, but nobody is saying anything about it. 6 of them were brutally killed yesterday, Friday, 10th of May, 2024. But up to this point, the government has not given any official statement.
The same thing they're doing in Nigeria and different land. The same tactics. Africa's leaders are evil, to be honest. You are serving them as a military officer. Once you get fired, they pretend that nothing happened. It is a normal duty. After all, they're paying you salary. That's what it goes in their mind. Just this man is complaining. He's a Cameroonian, not Amazonian, asking questions. Why is it that people, these soldiers, are going to their creator so soon, and government of Cameroon is not? They are not even talking about anything.
Military have not said anything about. They were killed and their body burns by the Amazonian fighters. We saw the video circulating on social media. So if this is your first time joining TFN Talking Point, do us a favor. Subscribe to our channel. Drop your own comments, because we are here creating lasting solutions to problems plaguing our country, Cameroon, and our society. That 6 military yandans of the Cameroon government were brutally killed, including a brigade commander.
I watched that video, to be honest. The reason why I did not bring it to talk about it, if you bring it, people that are on the platform will penalize you for that. So I have to, even the one that I did earlier today, they are questioning me about it as I'm talking to you now. The one that we discussed about this DOS with you know, those some of them that those of them that are attacking PM without having any picture on their profile. If you are following me, you know the video I'm talking about. The previous video, second to the last video that we did, they are questioning me on that. I don't know why, but I'm still, you know, engaging them. I'm still in contact with them to see what the problem is all about. Now listen, let's complete the video, please.
In the southwest region of Cameroon, Manu Division, a Yomojok subdivision, that somebody came to the Yandameri, told them that the Amazonian fighters are taking a particular direction. So maybe if they follow them, they may have killed the Amazonian fighter or arrest them. And then the commander and the gendarmerie asked 6 or 7, the 6 of his men, including him, making a total of 7, to follow them.
So the man is trying to explain how these people, you know, decided to go through that route and what happened to them at the end. So the government is not going to, they are not going to talk about it. Like I said, that is what is going on. African leaders are very, very wicked, and no compensation whatsoever. You buy for nothing. Anyway, this is much we can go, you know, this evening or this night. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate. Before you go, please, I've noticed that nobody like to hit that button. We have only 4 likes. Wow, in 58 minutes and 56 people watching as I'm talking. So, and only 4 people managed to click on 56 people watching. Yes, only 4 people managed to hit that button. It is unfair. It is very unfair. Anyway, thank you so much. Please share the video if you can. Thank you. Have a wonderful night, and see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.